I'm back in that West Coast. Well, shit, I was in Vegas, still the West Coast, but I'm back in that Cali. It's the psychotic, hypnotic, narcotic. Oh my gosh, I'm about to start spitting like corrupt. Hold on. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. In the back with some more boxing. It's the psychotic, hypnotic, narcotic, no product. Oh my god, I'm about to hit you with that. This sounds like a dog pound beat. I'm back, man. I'm back in Cali. How's everybody doing this evening? I had to get some sleep, man. Vegas, it just, the older you get, Vegas just take it out of you, man. The Stream King has returned, though. We're going to talk about it. Unadulterated, raw, that puro, that uncut. Huh? Okay. Okay, man. Let's get it. I've been waiting for this moment. Man, I got to Vegas. It was kind of a weird trip. I got to Vegas and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be grinding my ass off and shit. So I just had a little mini vacation. I know a lot of people in Vegas. It was a great time. But the kid is back, Got some rest. I feel good. Very good fight this weekend. I want to talk about that because I didn't, it's different in the hotel. I got, Wi-Fi. They had me on the 25th floor. Oh shit, we real westy right now. This sounds like some Grand Theft Auto driving music. Yeah, I'm a 49er fan. Oh my god. I'm just finding some beats today. Hold on. Let's do a roll call. We got to warm it back up. Man, the Niners, we might have a good season. Shout out to Garoppolo. I'll be dropping bars and rapping slow. Clapping foes. I said I'll clap the foes. Do. Let me see. I gotta hear that drop. It's real raspy. And they asked me. I can kind of picture Jada on this. We gonna talk about that Pacquiao. He just fought Keith Thurman one time. We gonna talk about it. That beat's kind of clean. I'm trying to find a beat we could rock to so we could do this. Oh my gosh, Daniel Mason with the bars already. $5 super chat. Much love. Appreciate you. He said grown man bars. That's something they got to deal with. Easy work. We back to making this money. I got to stack up from these trips. I spend some money. Then I got to make some money. Daniel Mason, $5 super. He said grown man bars. That's something they got to deal with. About time. Welcome back. I know they've been missing the live stream. I told you the Stream King had to take a little break. Because I always want my channel to be authentic. I wasn't feeling no type of way. I'm an Aries, so I just do what I feel. And I was like in Vegas, so I was like, fuck it. Let me kick back. Let me sit back, break it like a Kit Kat. Oh my gosh. I was just feeling in Vegas, so I was like, man, let me just chill. But we back to these streams. We got to get back to these streams. Get back to this real love. Super chat. A lot of people hit me up. A lot of people miss me on Instagram. It's okay. The kid is back. Stream King. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? We're going to talk about this Pacquiao shit. I like this beat. City, state. Where y'all at, though? Shout out to Las Vegas, a.k.a. Hell on Earth. Man, it was hot as fuck in Vegas. The inside of my nose all dry and shit. Shout out to 318 Cincinnati, Ohio, 45237. DMV up in the building. And we killing. The Stream King is back. Y'all know that. Shout out to the 615. Shout out to Anaheim, California. But this ain't Disneyland. Some of y'all rats and mouses like Mickey and Minnie. Let's get it. East Rockaway in New York. Shout out to Tony Boswell, my guy. The black champ. Why would the black champ? That was a funny comment. Shout out to Fort Smith, Arkansas. Everything you do, we know they saw. Shout out to Houston, Texas, Riding Reckless. Anaheim, California, 714. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao was hitting him with that 2-2-2. You could really talk about some shit, like kind of go deep on that. What up, Fight World? Let's get into it, man. The kid is back. Let me get the tunes going. Listen, very good week of boxing. You know what the thing I like about the Pacquiao Thurman fight was this. Smash the like button, the kid back. The thing I like about the Pacquiao fight, Pacquiao Thurman, is it was a major high profile summer fight, and to me it delivered. That I had more fun with the main event than the other fights. You know what I'm saying? Like F.A. Jabba, there was no knockout. It's cool. That's a good learning experience for him. Omar Figueroa didn't look good to me. Figueroa just looked like, I don't know, he just didn't look good. Ugas looked good. He looked sharp, but it was just too much one-way traffic, you know, so it wasn't like Ugas was, I don't know. It just wasn't that scintillating. Main event, though, delivered. That motherfucker Pacquiao. Hey, that man was hopping out on Keith Thurman early. It was looking ugly for Chief Keefe. Oh yeah, I like Caleb Plant. His shit was easy work though. You know, he destroyed Mike Lee. Hey, Mike Lee, he gotta sit down. You know, he gotta sit down real quick. Cause the motherfucker was getting dropped like 2 and 3 times. And I seen him, like, this is not blood sport. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's my movie too. But this is the sweet science. This ain't blood sport. Like, I don't know who you was watching Van Damme movies in a locker or some shit, but this ain't that. That motherfucker got knocked down. Oh shit, he was hurt. He on the ground, Caleb Plant, you know, looking at his fiance and shit, and then was like this, and the motherfucker got up and ran at Caleb. I'm like, why you do that? Why you run at him though? Why did you do that? Caleb Plant was like, bow bow. He on the ground, and then the motherfucker thought it was blood sport. He thought he was Bolo Young and shit. The motherfucker, like ran at him. I'm like, bro, you ain't got no legs. Why you do that? You Lieutenant Dan right now. You ain't got no leg. You ain't got no leg. What about my legs, Eddie Murphy? Why did you? When he ran, I died, bro. I was dying. That motherfucker, he was in there with noodle legs and try to run at, like, why'd you run? And then Caleb Plant was like, hit him with like a short hook, like, dot. Hit him with that dot mob, that battle rap. Oh my God. Why did he run? That motherfucker Rando. Like, I'm gonna call him Randall because he Rando. Like, oh my God, bars, let's get it. That motherfucker got dropped and then ran at him. Like, why are you running? You need to conserve your energy. Sit down. Like, take a deep breath. Do a long count. You gonna run right into the bullshit. That's how bitches be and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'll be a dude who's a dog and do him greasy and cheat on them, and then they run back to him like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna have fun on this show. I'm feeling good. That shit was funny. When Mike Lee ran at him, that shit was funny as fuck. That motherfucker, like, why are you running? And then he tried to smother him and was getting, Caleb Plant was like, Caleb Plant was tagging him, bro. Caleb looked real sharp. Him and Benavidez, that's a big fight, bruh. I want to see that. I like Benavidez. Interviewed him. Caleb's my dude. You know, I just watched that as a fan. That's a good fight, bruh. Yeah, man, he got knocked down and ran at the boy. Yeah. He got the right last name, Caleb Plant, because he planted that boy ass on the canvas. Yeah. You Mike Plant, because he planting you. He planting you, putting you in the earth. I will earth you. That's a good name for him, Caleb Plant, because he was planting shit. That motherfucker he was planting shit. He was planting them seeds. He was planting that motherfucker ass on the canvas. Oh, that shit was funny when he ran at him. That motherfucker ran. Remember when Forrest Gump started running, his leg braces broke off, and he discovered he could really run? That was Mike Lee and shit. Me and Jedi, seats taken. Motherfucker just started running and shit, and his leg braces came out. I'm like, oh my God, why Caleb doing it? Caleb grimy for that. I wish I got the chance to see him, but I ended up dipping. Plant Benavidez is a good fight. I really like that fight in the future. Or Caleb Smith. That would be cool to see Caleb Plant. And the first names sound confusing and shit. Caleb and Caleb, that would be a good fight. See Caleb fight in the UK or some shit. I think that would be a good fight. Or David Benavidez and Caleb Smith. Benavidez got fast hands. These former, I hate to say fat, but that's the word I could think of. These former fat, chunky, portly, big body Benz kids, they be having some fast hands. Look at Andy Ruiz, David Benavidez. The kids that was formerly fat, they learned to get that hand speed up. They got that hand speed. And that's what Benavidez, he used to be big as a kid. And Ruiz used to be bigger as a kid too, but they got that hand speed. Listen, let me turn this shit down. This shit loud. This is what I love and admire and respect about boxing so much, is looks can be so deceiving in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? You could see Marquez and Bradley in the ring, and just off of the physical, the casual, they'll think, oh shit, Bradley's the guy with all the power. But in actuality, Marquez is the one who has the power, and Bradley would have to be cautious of Marquez's power. So you can't let body types fool you. And same thing with Andy Ruiz. That motherfucker was hitting Joshua with some shit. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, ooh, wah, yeah. He was hitting him with the shit. But if you look at him, it don't look like if I seen, no disrespect to the God, but if I seen Andy Ruiz at Trader Joe's, I wouldn't be my first inclination wouldn't be that motherfucker a heavyweight boxer. I wouldn't think that. I wouldn't see that. But again, it's the sweet science. Guys like Tyson Fury, Andy Ruiz, David Benavidez, they got, Tyson Fury, I don't think he's fast like them. But Benavidez and Ruiz got hand speed. But if you look at them, it doesn't look like they'd be as fast as they are, if you were to just prejudge. And Tyson Fury, if you look at his body, you don't think nothing that motherfucker be moving. There's only one Tyson Fury. That motherfucker be moving all crazy, and he can do it, and he's conditioned to do it. Talk about why did Pacquiao insist on no VADA? You talking about nothing right now. Dip on your ass. Want a clean sport. Hey, block this motherfucker. Who are you, bro? AF Jet. Block him. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. What? You must be new. Get him out. Oh, yeah. Real motherfucker say you ain't talking about none. You can't even spell nothing right. You spell none like fucking Catholic nun and shit, bro. Get him out of here. What the fuck? Yeah. Hey, I take a break for a week. Y'all don't know the rule. Oh my gosh, we gotta. I'm like Roy Jones of this shit. Y'all must have forgot. Motherfucker talk about, talk about this. We don't want to hear this bullshit. You talk, man. Get the fuck on then. What the fuck? They got me fucked up already. I ain't talking about nothing, but you gonna keep watching, man. Go that way. Why did he do? Listen, why did these dudes come to listen? I don't understand it. That I don't care. It don't bother me like that. I'm just, I just speak with conviction. But why do people? I don't understand that about this social media age. Why you would even watch something if it ain't moving at your speed or your cup of tea? That don't make sense. I don't do that. I don't be buying Jonas Brothers DVDs and shit that don't entertain me. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Who beats Benavidez? Man, I don't know. We gotta watch. Listen, I don't like doing all that. Bottom line is they all gotta fight. Caleb Smith is the best. Caleb Plant's the best. Uzcategui's still in there, and David Benavidez. So until they fight, I don't know. But they all got smoke. You know, I personally I wouldn't even mind Benavidez versus Uzcategui. Like if he can't get like line up the Caleb Plant or they want to build it or something, that's still a good fight. It's not like Uzcategui was getting like he can't come back to boxing off of the Caleb Plant fight. And I would want to see how Benavidez does. You know, if Benavidez stops Uzcategui, that would be a testament. Man, boxing's lit right now though. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. Yeah, these motherfuckers tripping. He said AFJ act like he paying the bills around here. That's what I'm saying. Like he keeping the lights on. That's like me just kicking the door in and going to the Joe Rogan experience, trying to make it my experience. Hey Joe, cut this. Like I'm the producer and shit. I'm just gonna go to Joe Rogan, JRE and shit, and then like stop talking about it. Who cares? Fuck all this shit. Talk about this on your podcast. Like who the fuck are you? Hey, bruh. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all don't know who y'all thought this was. These motherfuckers. Tridipping. Kid Chocolate Caleb Truax is Caleb Plant's mandatory. The winner of that rematch. Because the first fight ended kind of weird. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Main event, Pacquiao. He did his thing. I thought, listen, I'm here to tell you the truth. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, though. Smash the like button. If y'all got questions after, let me know. I thought Pacquiao looked good, especially considering his age, 40. I wanted to see Pacquiao in against a young, hungry lion, these types of things. I still, let me say the good shit first. Let me say the good shit, because a lot of motherfuckers, oh, you're hating on Pacquiao and shit. Let me say the good shit about Pacquiao. He looked good. I thought the first half of the fight, he controlled it. He had Keith Thurman kind of second guessing himself. He was getting off first. He was busting Keith's shit. He knocked him down in the first round. That motherfucker with that 2-2-2 shit, he 2-2-2'd and tattooed Keith Thurman. In them early rounds. And I think that's what, he got off to such a fast break that ultimately that's why, like, he clearly won the fight. But second half, you could tell age is creeping up on Pacquiao's style because he flattened out a lot. It's similar. It's similar to Canelo versus Danny Jacobs. You've seen a sharp as fuck Canelo. I'm not saying they fight alike, but I'm saying Canelo, when he fought Jacobs, I was like, oh shit, he came out correct. But then around that midway point, 5-6, you see that taper down. You see that flatten out, and that's what we've seen with Pacquiao. But I think Pacquiao, he won the fight. There's no, I didn't have no disputes on that. I think he looked good. He looked sharp. Pacquiao looked fast as fuck. Keith Thurman talking about, I don't care if there's no VADA testing. Hey, use a dummy. Hey, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that motherfucker was looking fast as fuck. I would never say that. See, I don't say that. Be careful what you wish for type shit. I wouldn't say that. And the motherfucker putting Ajax and Pine Sol, all types of shit in their system, I don't know. But I would never say that. I want to be, if I were to fight someone, I want it on an even playing field. That's like me fighting someone with brass knuckles and shit. What the fuck? I got just bare hands. They got brass knuckles. That's not a fair one. So Keith Thurman should have never, I'm going to say Keith Sherman. Shit. Keith Thurman should have never said that. But anyway, Pacquiao looked fast as fuck. He looked pretty vintage, to be honest. In the first 5-6 rounds, he looked pretty vintage. That man was motivated. He was jumping all over the place. And the trip about it is this. Keith Thurman was winning round 1. But then he got knocked down, so all that shit went out the window. Just like Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. Joshua, he drew first blood. He was winning the round 3, but then he got dropped twice, so it became a Ruiz round. But Keith Thurman backed Pacquiao up and was hitting him with some hard shit, pow, pow to the body. And then I think he came up, and Pacquiao was like on the ropes. I was like, ooh, shit. Keith Thurman was looking kind of mean. But then he backed up. And he squared up and he backing up like this. Pacquiao jumping all over the fucking place. it looked like he stepped on his toe a little bit, but he hit him with this quick. Pacquiao does some weird shit, bro. It's like weird. It's like Keith Thurman was complete. He thought he can get out in time and back it straight up. You can't do that with. First of all, you can't do that with the southpaw, whose best punch is a straight left. That's just stupid. You're an orthodox fighter, and you're backing straight out. No zigzag. No. That's like Ricky from Boys in the Hood when a motherfucker pulled up with the red Hyundai and was like ready to dump. And you a football player and your ass running in a straight line. You better run some routes out this motherfucker. You better get your Richard Sherman on Randy Moss. Bet you still get lost like Moss on the cross route. I'm the boss, ain't I? That language out the boss mouth. It's all about dollars is the problem. Bring the cops out. You know, you better get them Randy Moss routes going. Motherfucker pulled up with the red Hyundai like this with hat backwards and shit ready to dump. That double barrel, that gauge, Ricky, the motherfucker just running straight. You tripping. Pacquiao is an elite southpaw, and you backing out straight up this ponytail going straight back and shit. Them braids going straight back. What you doing, bro? Hey, what you doing, Keith? But it looked like his toe got stepped on a little bit. But still, Pacquiao does weird ass shit. Pacquiao, I'm trying to think of the sequence. I'm trying to memorize what he did. But he kind of like fainted real light to the body and then came up top and then he caught Keith on the chin. I was like, oh shit. But the whole four punch sequence was just da 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 blah blah that shit was super quick. And Keith Thurman fell back all crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. Pacquiao was looking good. Pacquiao be doing some weird ass like, you know what makes Pacquiao a problem? He's awkward, and this motherfucker. If you really just listen to what I'm about to say, smash the like button too. Y'all motherfuckers is playing. I ain't done a live stream in a minute. Y'all playing with them likes, but listen to what I'm saying. This is what makes Pacquiao a problem. He's awkward and he's a southpaw and he has power. He has like weird intangibles, like, you know, big ass calves and shit, power. Southpaw moved up all these weights, still kept his speed and power, whatever, right? But like an intangible attribute that he has that makes him such a problem. Listen, I gotta make sure y'all with me. If y'all want to hear this, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? If y'all want to hear this breakdown, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm gonna tell y'all about Pacquiao. I got to get the energy up. It can't just be me. I got to make sure. All right, Tony won it. Orlando, okay. PBC whooping everybody's ass. Big facts. Big facts, dumb. All right, y'all still rocking with me. Pacquiao, oh my gosh. Shout out to Bees Nuts. Got him. $10 super chat. You dig. We got easy work coming up, and then I'm going to get to it. Oh my gosh. Listen. After this alert go off, I'm going to get him. Let me get him. Listen. This the real one. Easy work. Okay, motherfucker. Manny Pacquiao, he beat Keith one time, Thurman. Okay. He didn't beat me like that. The thing that makes Pacquiao, he's fearless. Pacquiao's fearlessness is fucking crazy. For a motherfucker to be knocked out cold like he get knocked out in the past, that's what makes him a problem. Because you can't tell it. Like Pacquiao like a badass kid or something. Like you like, hey, don't touch that stove. Don't do that. You know, don't play with that fork. Don't put that fork in the outlet. And the kid keep doing it. That's Pacquiao. He like a rambunctious ass kid. You know, you ever babysit one of them badass kids? He motherfucker hyper and shit. He's fearless, just like kids. He's fearless. This motherfucker been knocked out. Listen, like Luda, man, a motherfucker been knocked out. Like you been knocked out. Like this motherfucker been knocked out, and he still don't care. He still do shit the wrong way, and that in itself is a talent. To be, he does weird shit. I'm telling you, this motherfucker. He'd be flying at you. Keith Thurman, when he knocked him down, that motherfucker jump like he like Superman or something. That motherfucker just jump from 4 feet out. Like he just do weird shit. That fearlessness is a problem. That because like I said, he like a badass kid or something. Like you can't. It's hard to contain that. Listen, I know people get mad. I know this, but I'm gonna get you high today because it's Friday. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna make some people mad, but I don't give a fuck. Don't watch my shit. I don't care. I got this. Ego's Army got me. But I will say this. Looking at Pacquiao a few fights, years later, seeing what Mayweather did with Pacquiao, Mayweather got to be the best, bruh. Because Pacquiao, he's hard to contain, and Mayweather nullified it. You could say it's not as exciting and all this other bullshit, but to nullify Pacquiao the way he did, to where he lands 71 punches, that's elite level ring IQ, boxing prowess. He was always steps ahead of Pacquiao, except for he got caught like in the third or fourth round or something. Floyd neutralized, man. I don't give a fuck about no shoulder and salt water, all that bullshit. He neutralized him because at the end of the day, you got to perform. 5-6 years of some back and forth bullshit. I don't want to hear no excuse. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what nobody's saying. 5 or 6 years, oh well, you got to show up. Oh my gosh, we got a new member. Shout out to Doc Rivers. He about to coach y'all. Shout out to Doc Rivers. Can we get the clap emojis so I can keep going? Yeah, man. Marquez he's elite too. But see, fucking Floyd dominated Marquez too. I'm telling you, bro. Floyd is another level of ring genius. Cause I see how hard it is. Keith Thurman is younger. Keith Thurman, Pacquiao, Mayweather older than Pacquiao. Keith Thurman younger than Pacquiao and has more power than Floyd per this division. Ain't moved up 5 divisions and couldn't control Pacquiao. And he's a good fighter. He's athletic with power. Mayweather's just another league. But Pacquiao's an anomaly too. That's why he's able to defeat somebody, 7 to 10 years as junior over and over again. Shout out to Rashid Muhammad, and Muhammad is his prophet. Praise be Allah. Like, let's get it, bro. I'm feeling good. Just a question, did it seem like Pacquiao got old in the middle of the fight? He is older. He can't do that. He want to fight like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like he can't sustain them energy levels like he did when he was fighting Margarito. He did that with Margarito the whole duration. He can't do that no more. Keith Thurman's still big, strong, and then the fact that Keith Thurman had heart, and Keith Thurman got heart. Listen, myself, I told y'all before the fight, I was picking Pacquiao. I never waver from that. I never derive from it. I told you, I don't trust Keith Thurman's intention. I like him. I think he's a good fighter, but I didn't trust him in this fight, so I didn't pick him. I was right. Once again, Ego Stradamus strikes again. 7 reasons strikes again. But one question that I had, it was just a question, and I feel I got the answer. I questioned Keith Thurman's dedication, and heart towards the sport. Like, was he hungry for this anymore? And I got my answer. A lot of people are stupid as fuck and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're super wild disrespectful in the sport of boxing, and they don't give credit. Keith Thurman did good. He did good. He lost to a legend. End of story. He lost to a legend. But he answered my question because that was the first half of the fight was the perfect setup, or that 10th round when he got hurt and rocked to the body. That was the perfect excuse to take a backdoor out. Joshua did it when he fought Andy Ruiz. So y'all gotta get off Keith Thurman dick real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that man showed up. He showed heart. He lost. Whatever. That's cool. But he answered my question. I'm not gonna play him like that and act like he didn't. You have to be dedicated to the sport to endure that type of fight for 12 rounds. Period. So he answered my question. I did question if he was loyal to the sport, or was he kind of just selling it for a paycheck and then he wants to retire or some shit. But he proved that. The other thing people got to give Keith Thurman, see, everybody want to rag on people. I'm not here to do all that. I tell you what I feel and just keep it rocking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the super chat. I'm gonna get to it in 1 second. You know, them jack-o'-lantern super chats, they just be showing up. Oh, I love when I get back from a trip and get these super chat because I'm in Las Vegas. I didn't gamble this time, but you know, hotels and shit. That shit add up. Okay, eating out, easy work. Um, yeah, y'all gotta give respect to Keith Thurman. And the other thing that people not respecting, Keith Thurman, he fought except for people. Oh my gosh, this shit is so easy. I'm one of the main. Don't ever try to play me. Don't try to play me. Hold on, let me because I'm about to go deep on this. Big time $20 super chat. He dropped that dub off. Feels like you were gone longer than you were. Welcome back, King. I know because I wasn't doing no live streams. I told you I was on vacation. You see, I could just take vacation when I want. Be my own boss. But I appreciate y'all and thank y'all for having me back. Ego, that's not accurate. Man, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Go watch somebody else's channel. You talk about what is accurate on your channel. Dusting trees. Go smoke some trees. I got this. Motherfuckers talking about always telling me what I'm talking about ain't accurate. Go watch some other shit then. You do this. Who got put in timeout? Anywho, Keith Thurman, he answered my question. Like cause he endured a rugged, tough fight. And bottom line, if he wanted to check out, he could have in that fight because that was a grueling fight, especially in certain moments. The first half, getting knocked down is discouraging, leaking, face was getting marked up. He started clutching his stomach in the 10th round when he got that body shot. That's definitely his kryptonite, them body shots. You know, but don't ever try to play me. I'm one of the main people who from the jump when and I oh my gosh, I love YouTube. I love how it documents everything that I said. I was the first like a virgin. I was the first to advocate for Errol Spence and Thurman and saying that was a good fight and these types of things. Back then, people agreed with me, but there were a lot of people who were like, "Oh yeah, you're hating on Keith Thurman, and why should he fight Spence? What has Spence done?" You know, just the regular bullshit. Now you see Keith Thurman versus Spence wouldn't be a stylistically. That's not a good fight for Keith, and now you see why it didn't happen. You know, in my opinion, but a lot of people I feel like I'm the ultimate package in this boxing game because I'm like a cyborg. I can control my emotions. I can curb my emotions and just look at the game. A lot of people can't do that. People are so angry that Keith Thurman openly didn't really want to fight Errol Spence and made that relevant and evident. So they can't think past that to give credit where credit's due. So they're like, Pacquiao beat your ass. You know, it's not a realistic, they don't give realistic commentary. Even though I wanted to see Thurman versus Spence, I'm one of the first. Check the track record. I don't have to prove shit. Check the track record. I was one of the first people that wanted to see Keith Thurman step up and fight Spence and you know, man down him if you could, right? But you can't let that get in your way of the realities of what happened. You know, some people that's how they work. It's just all off of emotion. It's like some gang banging shit. So it's like you did this, you didn't fight Errol Spence. Pacquiao whooped your ass. You know, there's nothing. There's no actual breakdown. I don't want to be that channel. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all like actual analytical breakdowns of the game. And Keith Thurman, he didn't do bad versus Pacquiao. He lost, but he didn't do bad. And like I said, I question if he was even in it for boxing anymore, if he was hungry. And that he answered that. Because in my personal opinion and assessment, I don't feel you go through that type of fight and finish it strong like he did in the second half if you weren't about that. Because that's the perfect fight to check out of. You're fighting a legend. Shit wasn't going your way earlier, so you check out. Icy the One, my guy, Digital Mob. Ego had to take a break from doing live streams because of the Dylan White birdie joke. Oh, wow. Welcome back, Stream King. I was bored as fuck without the lives. Yeah, I know a lot of people hit me up. Y'all be like fiends and shit. Keep calling me, man. Keep calling me. Listen, I know me, and I know what gets the best out of me. And I don't know. It wasn't even. I didn't even. When I got to Vegas, it's not like I was planning to take no break. But I'm a spur of the moment type of person. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna relax and enjoy this. Do you think Bradley would be a good opponent for Keith Thurman? Bradley don't even fight no more. Bradley eyebrows and shit be like his eyebrows be looking like two boomerangs. He don't fight though. What kind of question is that? Listen. So anyway, Pacquiao he did his thing, but I think he flattened out. Age is showing up. Pacquiao has a better poker face than Thurman. I know he got hurt in there, but he hides it better. You know, just having 71 or whatever 70 plus fights, he's just a vet. Congrats to Manny Pacquiao. He did it. I wanted to see him fight a young hungry lion. And hey, listen, I'm not trying to start nothing right now. I'm not trying to start nothing, but I got a question. I got a question. Listen, how come if Pacquiao did what? Listen, what was up with Pacquiao in his late career, the second half of his career with Top Rank? I gotta understand this now. You know what I'm saying? I need some answers because if he's capable of beating Keith Thurman as he just did 2 days ago, why was he fighting Chris Algieri and Brandon Rios off a loss and Jeff Horn and bullshit like this? He if you notice, Al Heyman is killing shit right now. Al Heyman and this fight, this did more for Pacquiao than all them other little fight, the Algieri and Rio shit. This clearly, because people are actually giving Pacquiao props like I've been requesting. I always told you when he was with Top Rank towards the end, I was like, man, when Pacquiao gonna fight a Crawford, a Keith Thurman, a Spence, a young hungry lion? He got more. He gained a lot more in his victory over this than any fight that he had a victory over in his last 8. I don't know about 8, but his last, yeah, probably about his last 6 to 8 victories with Top Rank. This one performance and even the Broner performance, but really this one, that outshined all that. Beating Jesse Vargas on Top Rank, who lost to Bradley, beating Algieri, Brandon. Those fights didn't really do anything for him like that. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao was already a legend before he even stepped in the ring with Brandon Rios. You get what I'm saying? Before he even stepped in the ring with Jesse Vargas. But this is more proof of what the fuck I be talking about, that new media shit. If you do what the fans are asking you to do, then it all plays out. Pacquiao's probably going to get a nice paycheck. Pacquiao's getting a lot more praise for this type of victory as opposed to Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri, he's cool, but he got a cookbook. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at that. I'm about to order it on Amazon. Make some salmon, some Alaskan salmon and shit. Bro, Chris Algieri was coming off of a split decision win where I thought Ruslan Provodnikov won, to be honest. But I never watched it again, so I'd have to go back and watch it again. But I thought Ruslan won the fight, barely. He didn't look good because, he was having a hard time hitting Algieri, but I don't know. I got to watch it again, maybe. But I mean, even the Jeff Horn, I thought Pacquiao won, but that it didn't do nothing for him. Like, it wasn't that hurt him more than it helped him. Meanwhile, Pacquiao come to PBC and go through Broner and Keith Thurman, and now his stock is like higher. It's higher than Tim Bradley 3. Do you feel what I'm saying? Myron Dinner, $5 super. That's real talk. Pacquiao came to PBC and fighting everybody. He wasn't fighting anybody at Top Rank his last few fights. He looked happy at PBC. No, that's real talk. I'm so sincere. Pacquiao beating Broner and Keith Thurman did more for him than beating Tim Bradley a third time, because I thought he won the first fight. It just wasn't as far apart as people thought. Beating Jesse Vargas, beating Chris Algieri, beating Brandon Rios off a loss. So I'm wondering why this didn't happen. And I think we know. Bob Arum said he pulled the plug on Pacquiao versus Crawford. See, this is what happens when people get in the way. Just let nature take its course. What if Pacquiao stopped Crawford? I'm not saying that's what I predict. I'm just saying. Because at that time, and again, this is not my fight prediction, but at that time, Pacquiao had more experience at 147, and Crawford hadn't even moved up to 147. Pacquiao has power, so it's not out of the question to surmise that that could be a tough fight for Crawford. You know, Gamboa hurt Crawford, so it's possible, you know, that because I'm talking about after Crawford defeated Thierry Jean. That's several fights ago. After he beat Thierry Jean, that's when they post-fight, after that fight, they asked him about Pacquiao. Right? So it's been going on for a while. So had Bob Arum made that fight, you know, that would have been a good fight. But now it's different. Now it's different because Crawford's even more confident. He's acclimating to the division, and he got a lot more experience since the Thierry Jean fight. Top Rank is a good company to start off as a prospect, get a hometown fight, get your name out there, and possibly win a world title in the process. But unless they drop a big bag, leave when it's that time. Yeah, they're definitely really good about developing prospects and keeping them active and shit like that. But you see, there's clearly politics when it comes to you being a star that's non-black. And I have to stress that because Top Rank, the black fighters on Top Rank, their schedules seem tougher to me. I don't care what nobody said. Terrence Crawford, he got to fight fights that don't even that could be tough, but don't give him buku bucks. You get what I'm saying? Like, not just it's one thing to fight a tough fight and you're getting paid substantially for fighting a tough fight because it's that value of a fight, like it's a blockbuster fight. But Crawford has had to fight some fights that could have been tougher or should have been tougher, but it's like Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, in between Triple G and Canelo, he fought tough fights or potentially tough fights on paper, but the names were tough and durable and shit and undefeated, but they weren't the type of names that represent a lot of money too. You get what I'm saying? Fighting Luis Cuba Arias, Derevchenko, and Mad Selesky. Those are all on paper tough fights for middleweights at those times when they're undefeated. Those are all potentially tough fights, but they don't represent, the best paychecks as well. Terrence Crawford had to fight a lot of guys that were potentially tough for his style, but they didn't represent a lot of money. It didn't represent a big money fight. Same thing with Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley fought hella people. Marquez, Pacquiao 3 times. Who the fuck fights Pacquiao 3 times? Eric Morales? Marquez and Bradley. YouTube fucking up. Won't let me send super chat or no notification. Yeah, man, they be tripping. So, yeah, I'm just curious why Pacquiao, the last stretch. And see, the other thing is Michael Conks. He ain't with Pacquiao no more. So I don't know what the fuck they had planned for him, but somebody was not allowing Pacquiao to really shine. Because like I said, he gained more beating Keith Thurman. He gained a lot more beating Keith Thurman than probably 5 victories that he had recently with Top Rank before he switched over to Heyman. Am I lying? Does anyone we'll do a hot seat right now. Name a victory that Pacquiao had in his last 5 to 7 or 8 fights. A victory with Top Rank that did wonders for him, that boosted his profile and solidified. He's already a legend, but it solidified his legend. And on some Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot shit. Reminded you, okay, this motherfucker bad. More so than the Thurman fight. Like basically a clout booster fight. Name a clout booster fight that he won with Top Rank in his last 5 to 8 fights that he won that did with the Keith Thurman victory. Everybody's talking about Pacquiao. Motherfucker, he was crying in there. He came back. Ego, why you block me? Fuck was you talking about? Shout out to King Corleone. They try to respawn and they get reclapped. Man, fuck that. Name the fighter. Name the fight. I can't think of one fight that boosted his like repertoire, more than what this did. Pacquiao's buzzing right now. So he's like, some people are even clamoring for him to retire. They clamor like just retire on a high note like this. Like, yeah, Pacquiao. All right, look, bust it. This is before he got with Al Heyman. Man, I'm the king of this shit. Hold on. See, I see why y'all miss me. Can't leave boxing alone. The game needs me. I see why y'all need me. Hold on. Smash the like button. The king is back. Look, we gonna break it down real quick. Real proper like. All right, so these are his fights. These are his fights where Top Rank had something to do with it before Al Heyman. Easy work. Lucas Matisse, washed. Lucas Matisse ain't he quit versus Postal. He ain't did shit. At the time in Pacquiao fighting him. Jeff Horney. He was undefeated, but nobody knew who the fuck he was. 16-0. Jesse Vargas lost to Bradley. Later got a vacant title or some shit through beating Saddam Ali. Tim Bradley 3. We already seen him beat him twice. He lost to Floyd. That's not a victory. Chris Algieri, Bradley Part 2, Brandon Rios. And then he lost to Marquette. See, I know my shit. More proof of what I'm saying. So name one of those fights. Rios, Algieri, Vargas, Jeff. Oh, he lost to Jeff Horn. I thought he won, though, so I'll put the Jeff Horn fight. Name any of those fights that gave Pacquiao the clout that he's now getting by beating Keith one-time Thurman. These dudes is soft as fuck, bro. He says these dudes, man, get these motherfuckers out of here. Trying to discredit Pacquiao's achievements, idiot. Bro, these dudes is sensitive. They wild sensitive. They don't answer the question, but they say stupid shit like that. Man, beating Keith Thurman did more than all them other fights he had recent. Matisse and all that other bullshit. Because people respect Keith Thurman. He's a champion. He's power. He beat Sean Porter and beat Danny Garcia. End of story. I know my shit. It's okay. I know y'all mad. I know y'all mad because I'm making too much sense. But I don't want to see Amir Khan versus no damn Pacquiao. Keith Thurman was durable. He gritted that out. Khan has showed in the past he got knocked down by Samuel Vargas. I don't want to see that. Pacquiao, man, hell no. Keith Thurman got cracks. So I know Pacquiao had to respect his power. I don't think Pacquiao gonna respect Amir Khan's power the same way. But that being said, fast forward to the future, Pacquiao's a champion, so we got to treat him as such, legend or not. Crawford fight and Errol Spence, those are terrible fights for Pacquiao. Despite how he looked versus Thurman, those guys aren't Thurman. They don't fight like Thurman, and they have had more activity and more momentum than Thurman. I'm not taking anything away from Pacquiao. He did his thing. He looked very sharp. I really enjoyed the fight. I'm actually glad I went to Vegas and stuff like that. But styles make fights. And listen, I don't even have it. Like, I'm not even in the mood. If you disagree, then make the Crawford-Pacquiao fight or Errol Spence versus, if he beats Sean Porter, make Errol Spence versus Pacquiao in 2020, and then we'll see. That's it. There's nothing to debate. I don't care if you're confident that Pacquiao will beat Errol Spence if he beats Sean Porter. Man, Errol Spence, he gonna chew Pacquiao, bro. He's a southpaw. He's big. He's strong. He goes to the body. He's more voluminous in his punching. He's hell no, bro. That's not a good fight for Pacquiao. He did his thing with Keith Thurman. He should leave it at that. And I'm not saying like I don't give a fuck if he want to fight him. He like it's a good fight. It's a big fight. But I'm just telling you my opinion. That's just a different fight, totally. You know, because we haven't seen Errol Spence running around the ring like hurt to the body like Keith Thurman has a couple of times and stuff. You know, or the Jose Cito Lopez fight. So again, it's not this is just pure fact. We haven't seen Errol Spence and Crawford, you know, in those type of compromising positions. Crawford may be in the Gamboa fight, but how long ago is that? He's improved since then. Especially if Pacquiao flattened out in the second half of the fight. Yeah, he'll get flattened out in the second half if he ain't got disposed and discouraged Errol Spence. That wouldn't be good. Errol too big, too youthful, too strong and shit. But I am looking forward to Porter. Let's jump into that. Porter versus damn, this shit feel good. The little beard brush. It's like a comb. My bad. Porter versus Spence is a dope ass fight. I went to the press conference. Spence is confident. Porter sounds confident. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I like that. Yeah, Mir's a fool. He said, you try to box me, I'm going to put you on your ass. Why? Hey, Spence's country as fuck, bro. That should be funny. He said, all right, try to box me. Box me, I'm going to put you on your ass. I'm going to put you on that man. So I'm going to put you. I like when Spence get buck a little bit. It was good, man. I got an interview, like the media scrum shit with Spence. I ain't even uploaded it yet. You know, I told you I was on vacation. I was on vacation. Yeah, I gotta stop that. That shit feel too good. Yeah, man, I got that. That's coming up. Just keep it locked on the fucking channel. I don't know what to tell y'all. I got that video coming up. But Spence is evil. Like, he's mean. He got that mean streak, that Ray Mercer type of, like, but he like more low key with it. He's like quiet until provoked. But hey, I don't know if y'all heard this on the telecast. I seen Spence ethered Sean Porter. He said something like, I'm more clean cut than him. I dress better. I look better. I fight better. I got better ring IQ. Like, he just excuse me. He started laundry listing all the things he's better than Spence at. Or, I mean, better than Porter at. I was like, hell no. Hey, that size differential is crazy. Porter looks small next to Spence. But, you know, we know size don't necessarily, because Andy Ruiz looks small next to. But, I mean, I'm not obviously comparing Ruiz, Joshua to this. It's a different style fight, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, he went hard on Sean Porter. He said, I fuck better, I dress better, I'm more clean cut. You know, I'm a smarter fighter. Like, damn. Tell him how you really feel. Look at how big this motherfucker look next to. Hold on. Smash the like button. Look how big he look next to this man. Man down. The only thing at the press conference that was kind of a little bit weird is Sean Porter had like an entourage barking and shit. I thought that was a little bit OD. Just my personal opinion. Like Sean Porter would be like, his nickname is the truth, so I'ma tell the truth. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, what the fuck? They got Rottweilers in this motherfucker. I thought that was a little overkill, just to have hype men. Because the thing that made it look kind of, I don't know, corny, is Errol Spence is in a suit and tie. Derek James is in a suit and tie. Derek James, if anything, he'll take little subtle jabs, but he a quiet dude too. They're not doing it like they was their dolo. Errol Spence could have brought hella motherfucker from Dallas and Texas and shit, but he didn't do all that. He had, it was him and Derek James suited up at the press conference, and that was it. So I feel like, I'm just telling you, me. I'm not saying Sean Porter. I don't know what they discussed beforehand, but whoever came and did that like there was like, yeah, I thought it was like overkill. Like for me, I would tell my people, hey, you don't like chill. You don't even have to do that. It's not even that type of. It wasn't even that type of press conference. You feel what I'm saying? Like you barking and shit. Like there's this old conceited. I think he was out here in the Bay in Oakland, and he was battling T-Top. It was a battle rap. It was one of them conceited, and he was like, "Man, I'll shoot you and blah blah blah, make you Tootsie Roll." And then this dude was next to him, like, ah, like dying, and it ruins the battle. To me, that's just who I am. It ruined the battle rap because conceited was spitting some bars, but the dude, the hype man, was doing too much. So I would have deaded that, me personally. Like, nah, you ain't got to do all that. Like every time he says something, oh, woo woo woo, like barking and all types of noises and shit. Like he was at church or some shit. It was Converse Arsenal. It might been that one. He said, so the fruit don't fall far from the tree. He said, and I'll spark Jones Jr. like Antonio Tarver. Hey, Cassidy was killing, bro. He said, you don't be the type to bust in Palm Rugers. You be like, sit down like a bus moving. Cassidy was killing that battle rap, bro. Yeah, I just thought it was OD. Whoever was Team Porter, like, was screaming. Porter is better inside the pocket than Spence thinks. His uppercuts are underrated. But you got to get past it. Spence, one of the things, see, motherfuckers just, I'm telling you, a lot of people motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Oh, I might go to Baltimore. Man, this shit is crazy. I'm like 5 days on, 1 or 2 days off, and then leave again. I want to check out my man Tanks. That's my guy, bro. And it's a hometown fight. I think I'm gonna go to that. Where's this venue at? Who the fuck live out there? What's a good hotel? Like, what's a hotel that's close that ain't gonna try to rip heads off and be more? Y'all gotta let me know. What airport do I need to fly in? I don't know nothing. I ain't never been to Baltimore. Y'all gotta give me some intel, some info. I never been to Baltimore. Man, Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao be the same outcome. Stop. Floyd ain't finna just sit there and let Pacquiao dictate everything, bro. BWI Airport, all right, for sure. Go to the area where they shooting the wire. Hell no. BWI, okay. Thank y'all. Man, Pacquiao get that ass bust by Floyd. Floyd be in secret. He be in secret shape and shit. That motherfucker don't. He be training and shit, or at least working out. Hey, if Pacquiao want to fight Errol, do it at AT&T Stadium. Errol will be a new star, like even bigger. Anyway, I wanted to give y'all an hour. The Stream King is back. I'll probably do a vampire stream. I gotta I gotta catch up though, cause I've been away for hella days. There's a couple things I need to catch up with. So I'll probably be back with some more heat tonight. Feels good to be back. Appreciate everyone for the super chats, having me back. But I wanted to give y'all some more thoughts, cause I wasn't really live streaming when I was out there. I decided to take it easy. Holla at the boys, smash the like button. We working.